one of my favourite animals that caught my eye, it's not a ball python, but one animal that I've always been really into is the pied retic, as you can see here. Now, I'm fortunate enough to be one of the legends, the pioneers of our industry. I should call him Sir Bob Clark, but he's a sir in my eyes. So Bob Clark is here at the Arlington show, and I just want to get a bit of background, Bob, on the pied retic. If you can tell us a bit of history, because you obviously founded this combination.
It was the original animal was caught in Indonesia, and it wasn't a very good pied by
very low white.
It was I was being very generous to say that this is a pied because it had hardly any white.
Wow.
It had no crossovers. It had a white belly, and maybe a little bit of white coming up the side, but it was not a very attractive animal. Gray. But anyway, I got that animal and bred it. It's a recessive trait, so it took a couple generations, but I got some eggs, and I waited for those things to hatch. I thought, I'm not going to cut them. I'm not going in early. I'll just wait to see what happens. And I remember that morning that they did hatch, because it was a couple days before I expected it. And I saw that one of the eggs had a little slit in it, and I had to stick my nose in and see what it looked like. And really, the first animal and the first egg looked about like that. I mean, a fine example of a pied, lots of white. I mean, it was the first time really after some years of the project. You hope for something
significant.
And it was. It looked like that animal. So I was very happy about that.
What year roughly was that?
Oh, let's see. That would be. Gosh, what year would that have been? That would have been 2011. It was 2011.
Okay, so obviously we definitely had internet then and picture phones and stuff. What
we
was
had
your
the wheel and fire also.
Oh, you're joking. Well, I mean, a lot of people, back in the day, like we didn't have YouTube and stuff, so this is really a thing. But so what was your first reaction? Obviously, probably jumping up in the air, excited.
Well, I get up early. I go to work early. I got there and I saw this thing, and it might have been 6 a.m.
Wow.
So I had a little private time. So I did that. The happy dance. And
happy dance.
I was pretty happy to see that.
So I can imagine you took plenty of pictures and probably sent them over to your friends and said, "Holy crap!
Can't
look what
even
we've
believe
got."
this.
So that's amazing. I mean,
because you know what you want. You want something. Well, you want something that looks like that. So. I was happy to see it.
I mean, for me, working with ball pythons, we've been so used to seeing that pied. I'd love to make something like a monsoon pied, which kind of had that kind of, the speckling effect like this. We kind of hope for that sort of look. And I think with retics, they were like low whites down the side, and they were trying to get the crossovers of the white, the saddles. And obviously ball pythons had that, but the retics didn't, if I remember right. And so now you're producing animals that have that crossover, which is, again, finding the right balance between white, pattern and colour.
Right.
And that's why, for me, looking at this animal, I mean, I absolutely love this one.
Really, because you think, okay, I want it to have more white, but really you don't want it to have too much more white. You want something about like that, I think. Well, for me, that's my taste. I'd like to have something that has a nice balance with the pattern and the color and that white, I think.
No, that's absolutely awesome. I mean, Bob, I appreciate your time. I know you're a busy guy. Superstar, legend, Sir Bob Clark.
Where's my wife to hear this? Is she around?
Well, listen, you've been a true inspiration in the hobby, in the industry. A pioneer, definitely.
Well, thank you very much.
And I just want to thank you. I know a lot of my viewers know who you are, old school. But you're still smashing it. You're still making amazing animals. And thanks for bringing the pied retic to our industry. That's all we can say.
It's been good for me too, also. So.
Oh yeah. So there you have it, guys. Sir Bob Clark, as I call him, true pioneer, probably one of the original legends. Still going strong, still making amazing animals. So for anyone who's not following Bob Clark on his social media, you're following me. Get over and give Bob a follow, whether it be on Instagram, Facebook. He's done a few videos on YouTube I've seen. But get over there and give him a follow. Show Bob some support. He really is one of the true pioneers of our industry. Thanks, Bob.
Thank you very much.
I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming.